What's up, people? Welcome to Rojas Media. Fran Rojas here. Today, I want to talk about Phillies first baseman Rhys Hoskins and how important his success at the plate is to the Phillies offense. There's a difference between not just Rhys Hoskins, but his success at the plate relative to the Phillies lineup, to the Philadelphia Phillies overall success. I want to get into this. Unfortunately, Rhys Hoskins right now, they're in a pennant. The Phils are in a pennant race right now. Rhys Hoskins is on the IL with the groin injury. He was placed back on August 7th with the groin injury, and he'll be out. Look, he'll be eligible 10 days from August 7th, so about another 6 days. They say he should be ready for the Arizona series. Back in going to Arizona, he should be ready for that series. Or at least that's when he'll be eligible. Hopefully he'll be ready because the Phillies need him down the stretch in a pennant race. Not ideal to lose some of your best hitters, your best players. Regardless of what you might think about Rhys Hoskins, he has been one of their better players this year. In a pennant race, you need everybody. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a weak division, a strong division. In this case, a weak division, but you need him. You need him. So let's talk about Rhys Hoskins. His success at the plate is so important to the Phillies. If you look at the games they have won with Rhys Hoskins in the lineup, I'm not talking about just their overall record. Yes, they're 59-53, first place, great. The Phillies are 54-50 with Rhys Hoskins in the lineup. Hey, maybe 4 games over 500 is going to get you to first place. It might be that. It might be 83-79 that's going to win this division. In my opinion, it might be closer to 84-85. We'll see. But Rhys Hoskins, the Phillies are 54-50 with him in the lineup. Look at, and it's crazy, his numbers, Rhys Hoskins' numbers in the Phillies wins, in the win column, considerably better than when the Phillies lose with Rhys Hoskins in the lineup. This doesn't just include the games that he started. It includes games where he's subbed in late or pinch hit, whatnot. So in their wins, considerably better average, power, RBIs, home runs, slugging, on base, everything considerably better than in their losses. You look at the numbers, considerably better. Now, Rhys, unfortunately, right before he got hurt, since the All-Star break, was really clicking, and that's contributed a lot of their success late. I know he was out for like half of their winning streak, but he was clutching a few of those Nats games. Help him came back a few times. Rhys has really been important to their success. And I know Rhys this year, he hasn't been the same hitter he's been in the past. Been a lot more aggressive. The walks are down, strikeouts are up, but the slugging's still there. Home runs are there, RBIs. He leads the team in home runs, RBIs, second in slugging. But his success is so important. He cannot, less than 2 months ago in the season here, he cannot afford to struggle. Okay, maybe he's not going to be perfect. He might not be MVP. Look, Bryce Harper is the most important piece to this offense. People are saying he's the MVP. He could be the MVP this year. Me personally, I might say Max Muncy, someone like that, but Harper's right up there. I mean, if you tell me Bryce Harper is the MVP this year so far, you might not be able to argue that. Now, if Tatis comes back and Tatis is, healthy and finishes the year out, but different story. All I'm saying is Bryce Harper, the most important piece to this offense. Not saying that. Gene Segura might be even more important than Rhys Hoskins, but Rhys is right up there. It's probably Harper, Segura, JT, Rhys. Maybe I put Rhys over JT just because of Rhys' success, when his wins compared to the losses, considerably, just the importance of his success, very important to this team. And Rhys really, when he comes off the IL, you might have to give him a few games, whatnot, but hopefully he comes back and he's clicking because he was looking so good, right before he got hurt. And they're saying, I think Girardi said that this isn't going to be something, the groin injury isn't going to be something that's probably just going to go away. They're going to have to manage it. Hopefully Rhys can play through it. Look, other athletes have played through much worse. Look, Ivan Provorov, Philadelphia Flyers defenseman a couple of years ago, played through a dislocated shoulder. Now, is that recommended by most doctors, 99.9%? Probably not. Okay? But my point is Rhys is going to have to play through it, and we're going to expect, we need him to be successful at the plate going down the stretch here. But, and not just in general, you know what, also in general, I think, you know, Rhys is an overlooked guy because, look, he came up for the Phillies in 2017 and set those records with the home runs and whatnot. And the expectations for Rhys is that, oh, he could be a perennial MVP candidate, and he hasn't been that. Okay, it doesn't mean he hasn't been a good player, which is my whole point, is that people hate on Rhys, and people, you know, it's Philadelphia, I get it, fans aren't patient, fans want it right now. But look, he's been good this year, man. 24 homers, 60 RBIs, both lead the team. 128 OPS plus. Like I think I read the stat the other day. The Phillies are the only team in the National League with at least 5 players with an OPS plus over 120, I believe. I think that might be a little off, but I'm pretty sure that's a stat. Look, he's tied for 3rd in the National League in home runs, tied for 6th in the National League in RBIs, he's third, excuse me, in the National League in extra base hits, 3rd. So look, Rhys, he's been solid. I mean, he's underrated this year. I think that's just the theme of Rhys Hoskins this year. Underrated. Yes, I understand. Bad first baseman, not very good. Unfortunately, we thought going from left field back to first base was gonna just automatically Rhys, that's his position. It doesn't matter. He still sucks at defense. Doesn't matter if you put him in left field, first base. It doesn't matter. But regardless, just to the offense, because that's what has always carried the Phils in the past couple of years. Rhys has been underrated, man. Rhys has been underrated, but they need more consistency from him. Just more consistency. If he can, I mean, I know it makes sense. You have better numbers and wins. Like, I get it, but it's just crazy to see how drastic the numbers are from the wins to the losses, because that's very, very important. But relative to the team, still most total bases on the team, most doubles, home runs. Already said that, I know. 2nd in slugging to Bryce Harper. 2nd in OPS. 3rd on the team in OPS plus. 2nd on the team in runs scored. I mean, overall, right there, man, that says a lot. I know the Phillies offense hasn't performed maybe to what it should have performed to. Look, injuries. You know, finally got Didi back. Didi's been hitting pretty well since he's come back. But Rhys is just the theme here is that Rhys, bit of an underrated season, but they need him to be successful at the plate to make a run, man. Look, anything can happen. Look, last week we lost 2 or 3 to the Pirates, and everyone was down in the dumps saying this Phillies team sucks. They suck. But they're lucky the Mets haven't been great, and they're lucky Atlanta lost Ronald Acuna Jr. and they've had an up and down season as well. And they're lucky the Nats and the Marlins are in a different class. They should be AAA, just like the Baltimore Orioles have been this year in the past couple of years. But Rhys Hoskins, super important going down the stretch here. Also, one thing I wanted to add, his position in the batting lineup, extremely important as well. Most of the year, Girardi's hit him 2nd. Numbers aren't very good in the 2-hole. His numbers are much better in the cleanup spot and in the 5-hole. His numbers are, I think, probably the best if he hits in the 5-hole. But JT Realmuto, I think you keep him at the cleanup spot. His numbers have been the best in the cleanup spot. If you're asking me, look, I think Kutch is coming back soon from the IL. My lineup is Kutch, Segura, Harper, Realmuto, Hoskins, Didi, Bohm, Odubel. That's how I see it. And Kutch has been much better right before he got hurt. Much better since about the beginning of June. Been much better. So have him lead off. But that's what I think, man. That's what I think about Rhys. Phil's still in first place right now. We'll see how long it lasts. This could be an up and down thing between the Mets, Braves, and Phillies until the season's end. It's going to be fun. Let me know what you thought of the video. Get at me on Twitter at Rojas_media_ on Instagram at Rojas_media. Let me know, man. Want to hear your thoughts? Let me know in the comments.